Go any minute now. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, Peter, you'd have to go a long way to find a defender who works harder than Araujo. So fast and physical.
And we saw that, of course, especially in 2022 in Spanish football's biggest game.
When he scored one of his team's 4 goals. In the end, though, the men from the...
Van Basten! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Now it's Yaya Toure. The referee's awarded a free kick. And it's De Jong. Yaya Toure. Araujo. That's Nedved. Araujo. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Yaya Toure. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Araujo. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Rodri. Tries to play it through. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And that's an errant pass. Goes forward. Araujo spots it and intercepts. And back to the keeper. Costa Curta. Milan still without a single shot on target. De Jong is the team's great visionary. And that's really well manoeuvred. And the finish! And he opts to go forward.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Nedved. Lovely bit of skill. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Van Basten. Messi, steaming on goalwards. Yaya Toure. And it's Rodri. And reclaimed it in a trice. Bellingham.
They've got to make this nice and quick. There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Real chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo.
And Messi! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Araujo. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Messi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Costa Curta. Bellingham is herring after that one. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That looks a cracking ball. A header! That's a half-decent try. Now it's Luis Suarez. And now the breakaway.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Suarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Makaleli. And it's Rodri. Now it's Van Basten. Van Basten! And it's hit the woodwork and out! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Milan go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we're underway again. Milan carrying a one-goal lead. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. It's a pretty loose pass. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Nedved. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Foot in. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Ronaldinho looks to get on the end of this. Pullet pinches it off him. That'll be a throw-in. Araujo. Ferdinand. Nedved. Rodri is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, this looks sharp. Milan are still that goal to the good. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Played right into his path. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't. Las Vegas Lights really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's Van Basten. Now it's Luis Suarez. Messi. Played with finesse. Chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Makaleli. That's an imaginative pass. Look at this chance for a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Van Basten. It's Van Basten! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero
Well,
21.
height could make all the
Numero
difference
22.
on these set
Numero
pieces.
17. Numero 13. Yaya Touré. Lasciano il campo per il numero 7. Cristiano Ronaldo. Il numero 10. Neymar. Il numero 6. Il numero 14.
Araujo can get it
Cambio di
clear.
giocatori.
Milan are looking to go forward now. Into the channel. He is through here. Plays it across. And he's there to belt it away.
Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And he's whipped it across. Opts for safety. Van Dijk. Now he's got space here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's got full. And he's quick to get it clear again. And they can counter here. Milan still ahead by the game's only goal. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Another save.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
All hands on deck for this one. And it's Rodri. He's had a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Las Vegas Lights really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Conte, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Oh, sweet feet. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. So, what can they come up with here?
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
And here's Neymar. And time is up. Milan have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Ibrahimovic voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Gli addetti alla sicurezza di tutti i settori sono pregati di recarsi nell'area